What's up, guys? Welcome back. It is going to be 95, right about 95 degrees every single day this week. We just milked the goats. I say we. I shall show you. Good morning, babies. We got no love. We got no love. Miss Jummy, are you gonna give me love? Jummy drumstick? Drumsters. Jummy. Nope, gotta close the door. I didn't think I was gonna have to. Well, anyway, we picked up this little curmudgeon on the side of the road. Somewhere yesterday. And we did about an 8-hour round trip, not counting stops and food. Hey, curmudgeon, come here. So we did that yesterday. We went on a little road trip, and like I said, it took about 8 hours, 8.5 hours. Hi, good morning, lovelies. That was just drive time, round trip. And then we came back here yesterday, and oh, there you are. Good morning.
Good morning. Can we now go get water and I can go back at night?
No. This is Mia, who is sweaty. It's hot. It's a little bit smelly.
Why can't we open the door?
AKA Amelia, AKA Cranky Pants. No, you're not cranky. We can open this door. You want to open that door? Let the mamas into their babies. Miss Drama Drums. Mia is going in 4th grade this year. Here is Mia milking lunch. I think you did much better than you did last year. Maybe go ahead and throw one more up in there. Yep. Genji, don't touch that, honey. Okay, and then we shall release of the ginger. Ow, you release the ginger. I will put this back up there. Dun dun dun. Do you remember how to do it? It's been a year.
What?
It's been a year since you milked. Do you remember how to do it?
Yes.
All right, we'll test that theory. Do you want any guidance? Go ahead and sit up there. She's the most docile goat we have, honey. You gotta kind of aim it towards the bowl. Don't pull down, just push up. Push up with your hand, making a little ring. And then trap the milk in the teat. Don't pull down, and then squeeze.
Can you show me?
Yep, so I push up. I use my fingers, but my hands are bigger. Push up, squeeze. See how the teat got really fat right there?
Yeah.
So push up, squeeze, that puts milk in the teat. And then squeeze down. There's no need to pull.
Okay.
Okay, so push up, cut off the milk from getting back into the udder, and then squeeze it out of the teat. Push up,
Okay.
push up. It's challenging. Try it with just 2 fingers. Try it like this. Push up. Did you get it?
Yeah.
Boom, like a pro. You're just not left-handed. Lefties. Oh, you're making a mess. That's okay.
You make a mess too sometimes.
Yep. Your hand tired already?
No.
Oh, flies.
Yeah.
All right, try that other teat. Good job. That's a nice solid stream.
I can't reach over there.
Well, you might have to scoot your little butt up there on the bench. Sit like I sit. And then just reach across with your, yep. You can use your right hand. You can reach across in there with your right hand.
Yeah, I can't do that one.
Okay, we'll do that one that's closest to you. No, you went all lefty on me.
keep it.
Yep, gotta pay attention to where it's pointing. And then you also have to keep the bowl far enough away from her feet so she doesn't kick it over like she just did. But, okay.
Oh my god, I can't do it. What?
Okay, now try reaching across to the other teat with your right hand. She's not gonna kick you or anything, honey. See how she just moved her leg open like that? That's her relaxing. And remember, don't pull down. You shoot me in the face. Well, you're doing way better than you did last year when you were here. That's for sure.
Yeah,
Oh! Your mom is right in front of you, Goober. Do you have to move this? You got it? All right. See, people swings. Everybody, like, that's one of our most common questions. What are the swings for? People. I could just put a board on there and lower it some and put some goats on there. Give them a nudge.
We use it so we can pet goats and sit down and watch them.
Yep. Definitely use them to just sit out here and pet goats. Probably our second most asked question is, where's President Snow? Prezi. Hi, buddy. What's going on, man? You guys just resting it up. It's hot, I know. It's only gonna get worse throughout the week, buddy. So today, just because you're here, you don't get special treatment. We work hard all day, every day. So we've already taken out the trash. Well, I took out the trash while you were still asleep, just so you know. Cool. And I did milk trays. I cleaned those, emptied the milk. You were awake for that.
We're gonna cut soap.
We're gonna cut a bunch of soap, 180 bars today. And then we are gonna maybe just leave you over here and let the goats eat you. I don't know. Oh, she likes your little rubber bungees on your shoes.
Yeah.
I'll have to cut those off. They're cute and they help pull on your boot, but they're not good for goat barns. They like to...
Look.
I know. That is Mississippi and her mama, Puddin', which you already know, you know that. Here, give me this one before she bites it clear off. All right, you're gonna have to go outside and I'm gonna have to cut those off. Go out that man door. But anyway, we are still in full swing. We will be making videos. Mia will be here with us for a month. So we're gonna have lots of videos with Mia in it, or in them. And I was gonna say, guys, I wanna loop back around real quick. Like, one of the most impactful things that I've heard in my life was, a lot of you guys know your parents or grandparents. My wife's grandma was actually alive during what they called the Great Depression. In the 20s, 29 through 32, I believe. Well, really, 29 through 39. It's debatable when it started, when it ended. But I heard somebody say a while back, not everybody went broke during the Great Depression. Oh, morning yawns. A lot of people actually built businesses, grew businesses, found a need, and filled that need, and became really strong companies throughout. Not by taking advantage of people. I'm sure some did. That is just the way life is. Some people will take advantage, some people will not. But I circle around on that because we have gotten the opportunity to get into a lot of shows because the economy is still bad from 2020. Late 2020 and early 2021 was just a boom. I mean, it was a crazy boom. As soon as things opened up, people had all kinds of money to spend, and they didn't spend much of it because a lot of people didn't leave their houses. And when things opened back up, it went crazy. And we did really, really well. Late 2020, pretty much all of 2021, even before we met all you guys. But then things started to slow down again 2022, definitely towards the end of 2022, and then this year has been rough. And a lot of companies, especially small businesses like ours, have, I don't want to say gone under necessarily, but maybe they decided it wasn't worth it, or they were losing money, and they just closed up shop. And for those of us that have been able to stick it out, who do you think? Anybody want to guess which goat that is that knocked over the broom as soon as I set it up? Mississippi. And she's gonna walk off and like nothing happened. But I think, guys, you know, when an opportunity presents itself, we're getting into a craft show right down the road from us. It's called Millersport Sweet Corn Festival. You guys can look that up. It's been going on, I think, like 49 or 50 years, something like that. It is a huge show. It draws people from probably 6 counties. H went to that show for the first time when she was 8 years old with her grandma. Same grandma that was born during the Depression. And y'all, those people, that generation is a different breed. They saved everything. Wrapping paper, tinfoil, everything. Everything. I loved it. Kind of made me who I am, as saving a lot of stuff. maybe made me a little bit of a hoarder. Mississippi. Y'all, I'm gonna have to put weights on this goat. Do you think that was the best use of your skills? There's nothing in those. There's nothing in those. Okay, we have resolved that situation. So anyway, guys, we're getting into a show, and not only getting into the Millersport Sweet Corn Festival. Hey, I used you for a ruler yesterday, didn't I? A tape measure? Because you're 4 foot tall. 4'3". I'm like, well, jump up in that space. So they have a really nice booth, an actual physical booth at Millersport. And we were driving home yesterday, and she said, hey, I want to know if you guys are interested in a booth. You know, we've lost a couple vendors. So opportunity knocks, and you got to open the door. And so we're like, sure, we'll meet you over there. We met her over there. And I used you to measure the space to make sure it was the right height.
And Grandma.
And Grandma. I used Grandma too. Grandma's what, 5'6"?
She was too tall, so he had to use me.
I never remember how tall she is, 5'6" or 5'8". I think 5'8" is too tall. 5'7" and a half?
She said 5'5.5", something like that.
Yep. Anyway, so they were standing up on top of the booth to see what kind of height we had, because it is really wide. It's 12 feet wide, and our table is only 6 feet. It's 16 feet wide, and our table is only 6 feet wide. So she wanted to make sure we could fill the space, make it look right. And Mississippi, I just took her down.
I was dancing on the booth.
Goats. Most of these little...
I was dancing on the booth too.
You were dancing on the booth. So we're going to take that opportunity and we're going to run with it. We have to do maybe a little bit of a change to our setup. We're going to take our shirts there and hang them to kind of fill a void in the space, so it doesn't look like a giant open space. And of course, I would take you guys there and show you that. And I think that's it. I think if you look for opportunities and you keep yourself positioned to say yes to the opportunity.
Have you ever got pooped on?
I have been pooped on many times. This is what comes out of your 9-year-old brain. Have you ever been pooped on?
So one of the baby goats,
Yeah.
they had diarrhea on my boot.
Yep, I remember that.
I had to get new boots because it's just
Well, I don't think you had to get new boots. I think that would have washed right off. But I think you were already growing out of those boots. So we were like, just chunk them because you need a new pair anyway for your foot size. Yeah. I have had a goat walk up beside my, look at those chicken legs, y'all. And there's a lot of space there and poop right in my boot. Oh. I've had goats walk up and just pee on my boot. So we're gonna go do a whole bunch more stuff and we'll end our day probably about 11:30 p.m. It is 10:11 a.m. right now, 10:50 a.m. So we got a good 11 more hours, 12, 13 more hours. Basically 12 more hours of solid work. Are you down for that?
No.
No. No. Okay, so I'm going to go drop you off at the house. I got to fill water buckets, and I've been using the mower to do that so I can carry 2 buckets at a time, because the girls at this time of year with the heat, they're going through at least 20 gallons a day, and the boys are going through 10. So we're going to do that. And I think that'll be it for our day. What do you think?
Yep.
Yep. Cookie, you want to take us out? Googie don't care. Do you want to take us out? Do you want to say bye?
Yeah, beer.
Do you want to say subscribe to my grandpa's channel?
Subscribe.
What? How's it go? Don't forget to
Subscribe.
like, subscribe, and share. Hit that
Yeah.
thumbs up. Oh, man, you used to be better at this. Well, you got a month. We're going to get you back in it. All right, guys. That's the goats. Nothing to report on the goats other than how cute they are. I'm not sure what's happening here.
Besides, which one was it? This one talks a lot.
Yeah, Toots does. She yells a lot when she's in her stall waiting to get to her mama. Would you stop ripping that hole bigger?
One-headed horn.
You made that hole. Y'all, they get their molars on your pants and then they'll just chew a hole right through it in seconds.
This is Gummy, the one-headed horn goat.
Yep, that is Gummy, the one-horned goat. All right, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Maybe a hint, maybe a clue. We might be getting back into daily vids if we can. And if not, we'll see you on Wednesday. I guess we're going straight to pasture. Some of you leading the way. And stopped. I like a trail of goats. Quite enjoy that. Come on, Twink, hurry up. All right. That's why it's called a goat trail. They will walk on the same path every day and wear it down to nothing. Why is everybody stopping on the bridge? Can we not? Ugh. All right. Yep, they're pooping.